Hello, everybody. Welcome back to day 284 of 365 days. Still going through and checking to see if that's the actual count. Probably be up later
We still
tonight
have
with
to
the actual
check.
count. Yeah, we have to go through that later tonight and actually check. Um, Weather report. Let's see what we're gonna get tomorrow. It's going to be beautifully sunny tomorrow. Damn. Oracle. Are we gonna have good luck? Oh, we have bad luck today.
I mean, we still have this big fucking rock.
All right. So, oh yes, we have a meteorite. I don't know if that was shown in the last episode, but yes, we have a meteorite that came down in
Hey,
our
Did we?
house.
Did you somehow forget about the giant rock? Oh yeah, I can't cut down trees.
Yes, of course, I forgot about the damn fucking rock.
God, I forgot about the giant rock. How you forget about the rock?
Anyhow, I gave some interesting movie takes. I think, although they were all Batman and uh, kind of not exactly what everybody wanted to hear because I'm a Batman fan. I have a lot of good Batman films I could always recommend off the top of my head for a particular thing. Curtis, I
Hmm?
posed this question to you yesterday in a text message and a phone call.
Yes, yes, you did.
Yes. So, what are your picks?
Well, are you gonna as you are in the creative space, David? It is a good idea to reiterate the topic.
Question was, do what would be a good film to get somebody into? It's evolved a little bit. What would be a good film to get people involved into comics, uh, based on movies that they could go watch?
See, we have a minor problem in
Mm.
that I have not watched a lot of. I suppose. Well,
Well, we can
here's
change
the
it for
problem.
you. Well, no.
The ones that I have watched, in terms of like going and watching, like going and getting into comics specifically, like Marvel, DC, that kind of thing. I'm only really remembering like MCU, recent DC, except for like the older Batman movies, which are
Batman
just
has been the
better.
yeah, he's been the playmaker for DC for a while.
Well, no, I'm talking about the older Batman movies, like was it Batman Origins, Batman?
You mean Batman Begins?
Yes,
The Christopher Nolans. Okay.
yeah, yeah. I suppose that's who plays him. Like those, I will always recommend. Like they are probably some of the best DC things I've seen because they have like they are a few movies in an order that have a good continuous plot that it's like, oh, this happens, so this happened, this happens, so this happens.
Yeah.
More modern ones, the new Superman movie was quite good. Like,
I
if
haven't
you're
seen
looking
that
to get
one
in,
yet, actually.
I'm not gonna say anything about it to spoil it for you, but like, if you're looking to get into like superhero movies, it's a very good movie. It's pretty good. I don't have any, I didn't have any real qualms about it. It very much encapsulated Superman and uh and his whole thing.
Okay, so you're picking Superman, the new movie that just came out.
Yes, that and probably all of the old like Batman movies, like Batman Begins, Batman. Um,
Ooh,
what was the second one? I remember Batman Rises is the third one, I think, with Bane.
I have a cutscene, so I'm having trouble thinking about that. And I get confused between Dark Knight Rises and Dark
Yeah,
Knight.
you know what I'm talking about though. The
Yeah.
three older movies with the first
Yeah.
one had Ra's al Ghul and
First one had Rachel Ghoul, Scarecrow, and the next one had Joker and Two Face. The next one had Bane, Talia al Ghul, Scarecrow, and a few others.
Scarecrow was another third movie.
Yeah, he was. He was the judge.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I suppose he does show up for a minute, doesn't he?
Well, he shows up again when he gets his ass fucking handed to him. Anyhow,
Sure.
Willie, come on and make yourself at home.
Willie, who's Willie?
The fisherman. Yes, good stuff there. Fish go crazy for it. Just make sure you wash your hands after dipping them into those juices. The aroma has been known to linger for 7 weeks, lad. So you've been catching a lot of fish, huh? Yeah.
You have, I definitely have.
Man after my own heart. You can always trust a fisherman. That's what me old pal used to say. At least. Haha. Well, keep going. If you can catch every fish in these waters, I got a special prize waiting for you. Everything okay there, Willie? Aye, well, business has been tough lately. All started came in the same time the old community center just fell to ruins. Me fish just don't sell like they used to. I've been working double time just to make ends meet. No time for me to for me own projects. But if things pick up back like they used to around here, I might have the time to show you something. She's back there, an old friend that's seen better days. Someday, lad, you'll see what I mean. Anyhow, but yeah, he has Rachel Gould for like a hot minute, and then he does like a little bit of a sketchy thing where he doesn't, well, he kills, but doesn't kill Rachel Gould.
Hey, he was in the train as it hit the thing. That's not his fault.
Mm, yeah, but Batman's kill count in movies is just ridiculous. I am one of the people that do argue like Rachel Gould is, on a technicality, he is an undead.
Yeah. In those movies, not really. He's just a guy. He's just hard to kill.
I do make the thing that yes, he is an undead. He's been alive for far, far too long for him to be considered a normal thing. Ooh, I get another cutscene.
There's no fucking copper. Oh, there we go. Now you give me more.
How am I keep getting cutscenes today? Jeez. Nevermore, what are you doing here in the rain? Enjoying the weather.
Enjoying the weather.
I mean, I really do. This is probably like a really good. It's not too heavy of a rain, and also like everything is kind of like, you know, brighter a little bit. Yeah, I guess you would be one to appreciate sober ambiance. Because yes, I actually do. Oh, hi, Curtis.
Hi.
Came here
I'm
to spend
just
some
walking
alone
by.
time. But I don't mind your company. Yeah. You're getting soaked. Come stand underneath a tree. It's impossible to describe the feeling just watching the curtains of rain whisper above Silent Lake. Is that what this place is called? Silent Lake?
Uh-huh.
Mini harp. Oh, you're full of surprises. Now, time for an impromptu jam session. Don't know where he carried the mini harp.
I don't know why you have a fucking mini harp.
Cool. Run home quick.
Oh, you got time.
But yeah, no, that.
Those are, I believe, the recommendations, at least for like DC. Honestly, though,
Hmm.
the Marvel movie, like not the recent Marvel movies,
I mean, if you got Marvel movies, name them.
the recent ones, I haven't watched a single one. Apparently, like the Fantastic Four one that I should probably go watch. That was apparently good. Like the new Four movie, that was apparently pretty good. But like all of the older ones, like MCU before the final arc of Infinity War, all of that's like perfect. It's very good multi like multiple movies that lead into a singular thing that lead to a point, and then it's like, okay, now we can start again.
Yeah,
I love the original Iron. I love
I,
the original Iron Man movies. The
I
original
get
Iron
it.
Man movies. The original Iron Man movies are probably my favorite out of all of them.
More geodes to go smash.
Yeah, I only found one.
The unsorted chest.
It's not horribly disordered.
Huh.
But like, out of all of the original MCUs, I'm trying to think. Like, some of them weren't good. Some of them were a lot better. The original ones were a lot better. Just like all of the like before they like got too far. Like the originals, I just think are kind of better. Like Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk's a bit of an okay. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Oh yeah, Thor. The first Thor movie was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm partial to the Deadpool movies.
Deadpool's new.
Also, because I was alive and watching them in theaters. I think it's Sam Raimi Spider Man's.
Oh yeah, I've seen all of the Spider
That
Mans. The
yeah, that's my Spider Man growing up was Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
It's going to be beautiful tomorrow. Great, more work.
not that bad. But yeah, I love all of those. And now, if you want anime recommendations, a lot of those.
All right, so give me one for. I'll give it to you. Uh, give me an anime recommendation for somebody who's new to getting into anime and somebody who's young and somebody who likes a little bit more.
Young. Okay, how young we talking here?
Young enough their parents will still come smack the shit out of you.
That could be many ages depending on your parent.
Well,
But
like a coworker of
we're
ours, like recommending one for their kids.
so like 16, 15 year
Uh,
Or are
no,
we
no, no,
talking
like
young?
like Megan.
Okay, yeah, that's still about the same age I just said.
Well, no, her. She's asking for a recommendation for her kid.
Oh, for the tiny. Okay, well, one, I wouldn't recommend that a child watch. If we're talking that, I would give you something that I haven't watched in years. I'd give you like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or like something like that because those technically do count.
Transformers actually does also count as anime.
Yes, technically, but I would recommend the other two before I recommended that. If we're talking about like a tiny child, like 4 or 5 years old, yeah, I would definitely recommend like Pokemon and that kind of thing. More of a more of like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. Digimon gets a bit weird these days. They are coming out.
The
Actually, did you know that?
original Digimon is okay. What?
Yeah, did you know that they're coming out with new Digimon?
No.
They're coming out with new Digimon this season, I think. But like, there are a few out there that I would recommend to a smaller kid. If we're talking like 8 or 9, I would recommend maybe like
Okay, so it sounds like you don't have very many for young audience.
well, young children. It's a very small group because it's
Yeah.
like you watch Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Transformers, uh, Digimon. Maybe I don't know where they're making. That's not animated. I was about to say like Power Rangers. That's not animated. Um, like those kind of shows. If we're talking anime, not just like cartoons. Uh, for an older kid, I would maybe say something like, honestly, to get so like a starting anime, like I would maybe say like, See, the thing is, you want something that's not super long that'll keep a kid's attention. What's a good anime that's not super long and keeps attention? I
But
don't know.
hold
Maybe
on.
something
What?
like,
Hold on. What are you recommending for?
or like I'm talking about like a younger kids, not young like 4 or 5. Well, I'm talking like 8, 9, 10 ish. You got anything that an 8, 9, or 10-year-old should watch?
Yu-Gi-Oh is the only thing that really comes to mind.
I was thinking something a little. There's like Black Clover. That's not super long.
Well, 8, 9, 10 years. I don't know if I should be watching Black Clover.
You watch Black Clover at 10 years old. There's not a lot of. It's a lot of fighting, but it's not a lot of like hard.
Actually, maybe
Hard.
Dragon Ball.
We talking OG Dragon Ball?
We're talking Super.
Are we talking Dragon Ball Z?
Super, I think, is a good place for younger viewers to.
Why do you start at Super? The worst
Fine
part.
then. Dragon Ball Z, not the old G, but like where they get into Cell and Namek.
You don't wanna give him Frieza and like.
Namek is Frieza.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you say Namek.
The OG
No, but
is
you don't wanna give him.
King Piccolo in the Red Ribbon Army and
True. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, totally.
King Pilaf.
The totally not Nazis. Definitely not. Oh my god, I can buy ice cream. Is my thing done? Yay! I can cut down all the trees.
There is only
I have a
sunfish
copper
out here
David.
today. You got a
Are
better
you
axe?
just getting sunfish?
Yeah.
I got my better axe, yeah, so we can cut down all the trees around the house, get some hardwood.
We need to get some meteoric iron.
I don't think that thing's gonna give us meteoric iron, but sure.
It might.
God, side tangent. I still haven't found any meteors in
A vintage.
Vintage Story. I found my original. They got me a full set of plate mail. Haven't found any more.
Ooh, rainbow trout. I think that's a part of a bundle.
I'm making steel though. But like I was about to say like fairy tale, but fairy tale is very well. No, you know what? For a kid, I would definitely say fairy tale because there's definitely connotations later. that make it a bit. But
I
if you
would
don't,
recommend that 12, 13, and then that would be
eh.
enough time. Because by the time they get to that stuff, they're going to be like, okay, I understand this.
Yeah. But like if your kid can have an attention span longer than 5 minutes, I would definitely recommend Naruto.
Any high
Like
school or high school DxD.
give him the hentai, sure.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, yes it is.
It is etchy.
Alright. Sure.
Still means pervert in Japanese.
But if we're talking older, I have a lot of other recommendations. Like as much as it is kind of seen as a okay anime, I wholeheartedly recommend like Sword Art Online. Like I fucking like I love that show.
Cursed us
Best things.
indeed, and I did start my anime watching thing watching Sword Art Online.
Yeah, because it's good. Did were some of the things that they did a little bit like, oh, why the fuck did you do that? Yes. It's like why did you why did you cut Sao like halfway through? For what purpose? And some of the, other decisions with characters, shall we say, um, that the abridged definitely does better. But yeah, I can like sort of. Actually, a show I would totally recommend to a kid:
Huh?
Spy X Family.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no, yeah,
I
yeah.
would recommend that to like not super young, but like that's an interesting show to watch.
That one I could see younger audience, yeah.
Like, it's not like hyper violent.
It
Yes,
actually
there is
gets
like
you into like what anime kind of is a little bit better than,
yeah, it's not what I would consider like hyper violent. Like, yes, there's guns, there's explosions. It's
there's
it's a show
enough
about
story there to keep your attention.
yes, but like if we're talking like if your kid can have an attention span, which is without
Kind
getting
of
into
rare
politics.
nowadays.
Yeah, you're not getting into like politics and like what parents are doing with their kids and all the tablets and stuff. Like if they can have an attention span, I would definitely recommend Naruto because early Naruto, I definitely wouldn't recommend it to like anyone younger than like 8 or 9. And very much I would be like, okay, well how would it sounds weird, but how adult is your kid? Because it's like for the first part until you get to a little bit later. For the first part, you're just like, oh, it's ninja kids running around doing fun stuff, but it's like, oh, you get to a certain point, we just kill the guy. It's like, mm. Like, oh, but like if they can have an attention span, I would very much recommend something like that. Besides that, if you're
One
into
Piece,
no, shut the fuck up.
yes. Start
No,
'em young.
no,
It was on
they're
for
never gonna
kids.
watch it. Look, you can probably get them to watch it. One Piece is just too long, man. Actually, that's a really good anime. I would maybe recommend if you want to get into like a magical anime. There is a more recent one called Wisteria Wand and Sword. I think I recommended it to you. It's a it's a story that takes place in like a magic school, and it's got that stereotypical character of like, oh well, this kid's in a magic school, but he can't do magic. How does he get around it? It's very, very Black
Mashal?
Clover. No, Mashal is. This is better than Mashal. It's like that kind of genre, yes, but I think Wisteria is much better than Mashal. Mashal plays it in a very funny, dumb way, where it's like, yes, this kid who trained his ass off can beat the shit out of that version's world of Voldemort. Sure, just because he
It's
trained.
barbarian versus wizard.
Well, not even a barbarian. It's stupid strength versus intelligence, and it is stupid strength. And I don't mean that in a high amount of strength, but that is true as well. I mean that in a the character is dumb as a rock, but gets by. Because let's be honest, Mashal ain't smart.
Nah.
What's another one? You know what I would. That'd be kind of funny to make a kid watch.
Huh?
Make him watch. Is it still even? Can you still even watch this? Fate Grand Order Carnival.
Oh, you horrible.
No, Carnival. Specifically Carnival. Carnival. The Carnival ones are just funny.
Take Curtis's recommendations with a grain of salt, by the way.
Hey, Fate Grand Carnival is really funny. I've watched it. It's stupid. It's all the characters from Fate, but it's just dumb, like festival style, like animation. Also, it gets you in the door to watch the rest of Fate. There's another one that is Fate, actually. Oh yeah, today's menu for the Emiya family, which I haven't watched, but it very much is a uh, it's basically Fate Stay Night, but just none of the fighting, toned down anime funny.
Our Hat Mouse is back. Yay!
Your hat mouse? What the fuck does that mean?
There's a mouse down below us that sells hats.
Oh, them. Okay. I was like,
They're back.
What the hell are you talking about? Hat mouse?
I call them Hat Mouse. I know not that that is their actual name, but I call them Hat Mouse.
Sure. Fair enough. Yeah, but if you can get them watching Faye, then they go like, well, what comes after? And it's like, oh, don't you worry.
Don't you worry. We'll show you when you're older. Hey, you remember that fun little show called Fate? Yeah, I remember it. You're old enough to see what comes next.
Fate Stay Night. No, Fate Zero.
They just go.
It's time for Fate Zero, kids. Remember all those people you liked? Dead.
Remember all those people you like? Dead. If I don't need these fish, I'm selling them.
That's fair. We don't need a clam, do we?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute.
I want to make... I think I'm going to cut down half the forest.
Well, it is last day, so get your final things out.
Last day at what?
Stardew. We're ending it after this. Remember, we keep it down to at least like 3-ish days.
True.
Barring craziness.
I think did I already... Actually, I already made some, didn't I? Did I put them down below?
Yes, we do need a clam and a mussel. Wait, no. No, we don't. We do not need a clam. We need oyster, cockle, periwinkle, snail, shrimp, lobster, or crab for the crab pot bundle.
Crab.
Crab. It's Mr. Krabs.
I can find a crab. I can find a crab, probably.
Okay. Went to the lake fish. Okay, cool. Everything else? You're being sold. Oh, hold on.
I need to go check my traps, actually. I did put them down here, didn't I? Yay.
You get anything good?
Got a stick. I got a piece of driftwood. Can I place blocks down here?
Oyster.
I can place blocks down here? I did not know that.
think that was one of the things. Did I say oyster? Hold on. Yes, oyster is one. Cool. Hold the oyster.
Sell, and then we can knock down all these big rocks as well, and pop into this meteor.
That is the plan.
We need 2,000 gold.
We can sell some of the old produce.
True.
But don't sell all of it, because some of it we do need, because there's the luau coming up, remember?
Yeah, but we always seem to not do very well at the potluck.
It's RNG sometimes.
Oh, we do have a really good cauliflower here, though. We're keeping that. We'll use that.
Save another cauliflower, because we always do get a request mission around, like, fall or
What's a
winter.
gold cauliflower?
I know, but
Gold star
save another one, because we always do get that request for a cauliflower to one of the
Fair.
moms.
Well, we have regular cauliflower. We have 8 regular cauliflower.
I know, but save like 2 or 3 of the regular ones.
Oh, we will.
I'm saving the grapes. We can turn those into wine and jams.
True, true.
Leave the flowers in here. They're good for all around time gifts.
Yeah.
I
guess I'm just gonna go to the pier and fish until it's But yes, those are my recommendations. Now, older though, I think you know some of my recommendations.
You want people to watch 86.
No, actually, I'd recommend you watch them a lot later. I would say go for like Apothecary Diaries, Code Geass.
Apothecary Diaries is very fun.
I would go for Apothecary Diary. I would even recommend both Apothecary Diary.
In certain seasons, you don't want a young child to watch. There are some episodes where it's like perfectly fine, but other episodes don't let them watch that shit, or you're gonna wind up having a young kid eat poison.
Hey, then it'll turn out like Mao Mao. Not horrible.
You can shut the fuck up.
But also like Free Run. Free Run is very good.
Yeah.
I would recommend like Free Run, Attack on Titan, as much as it is kind of like, boring toward the end. I would probably recommend My Hero. What would you recommend? What are your anime recommendations? You don't give them very often.
Anime recommendations? Helsing, and I haven't seen Drifters, but I feel confident enough to put Drifters on there.
Drifters? What do you mean? Drifters?
It's made by the same people who made Helsing. It's really it has people from like throughout history, and they're like fighting against like evil. Technically, Hitler, I think, is the great evil, or he's like a leader or something. All around,
I didn't
it's
even
like
know.
medieval fantasy meets heroes. There's like a P-51 Mustang fighting in like a dragon fight. One of the famous quotes is, "I don't care what the hell has happened as long as I got bullets and fuel. I'm golden." Something along those lines. Proceeds to mow down dragons, I think.
Well, that's a decent recommendation. You'll have to go look at where I can watch that because I'm actually
Amazon Prime and Apple
yeah, yeah.
and YouTube, you have to buy them to watch
Uh,
them.
well, we'll see. We'll see about that. But that's it though. That's your only anime recommendations.
Uh, Guts. Berserker.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a very simple man, and I don't want to get into my isekai recommendations, or we'd be here forever.
That's mostly all you watch is the problem.
Well, it helps me with D&D because they bring up some like very interesting points because you all like
Mm.
bringing modern day things into that kind of world, so it's very interesting to see like okay, because I know
I'm a modern day man. What do you want?
you like the political intrigue of things a little bit. Ricky likes lore and everything.
I like lore too, to be fair.
Ricky likes lore a lot more than either one of us, and I think you know
Yeah.
that.
Depends on the lore. I would very much recommend To Be Hero X these days. Actually, that's a good one. Trying to get David to watch it, but he refuses. David doesn't watch any of my recommendations. You don't like my recommendations.
Not after 86.
Oh, actually, another good one that I would very much recommend for like younger, not like young, but younger kids.
Huh?
Doctor Stone.
Oh yeah, definitely. I need to watch more Doctor Stone.
You should. It gets a lot better the longer you watch it. The longer you watch it, it gets better. It's good in the beginning, but it's like I'll put it to you this way: it's good in the beginning, it's okay in the middle, it's better in the end. Uh, Doka Imagine.
No, I heard that.
But you wouldn't recommend like My Hero or anything?
I don't like recommending people My Hero purely because of
It's a
how.
taste, to
Yeah,
be fair.
no, the fucking fandom. I don't like doing it because of the fandom.
What, the fandom's psychotic? Yeah, we know.
Yeah, no, because it's a lot of shippers and they get real weird about things.
That's a lot of it. Ooh, Assassination Classroom.
Assassination
Older,
Classroom is a very good one.
older though, very very much older though, because that gets into you know.
Yeah, it gets
To be
into.
fair, a lot of the things I just mentioned, like Free Ren and like Assassination Classroom, those very much get into topics of like make good with the time you have, kids. It's not gonna last forever.
I'm gonna try and run and sell all these slimes to the Adventurers Guild.
We need some of those, but we can always get more.
Slimes are a dime a dozen in the damn mines.
Yeah, but they don't always drop slime. Is the problem.
Yeah, but we can always go find slimes, and we can get. What is it, 43? We can get that in like a day or two.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Maybe I go back and watch that stupid fucking show.
why
Who
don't
knows?
you get looking for a a fun fact. Fun fact into soft
Mm.
Curtis.
I can do that. I can do that. Are you gonna go to bed? You're gonna fall unconscious here in a
I'm
minute, right,
running as
David?
quickly as possible.
Better fucking book it.
I am. It's 2 a.m. that we fall asleep.
Yo, that makes so much sense, actually.
But
So here's your fun fact today. This relies on a minor knowledge of two shows that I think both of us like for their animation quality. The author of Fate read Demon Slayer and recommended the same studio that they use for Demon
really,
Slayer, which is why they both look really good.
that that is really cool.
Yeah, it was. I just looked up anime fun facts. It brought me to a Reddit
How do you know
page.
you've made it in life? You have somebody who has like an already pre-established. I would know if I made it in life is like when I publish my comic or whatever I do with it. I get Mark Hamill reading it. That I fucking jump for joy. But anyhow, complete waiting, Curtis, so we can start the day tomorrow.
Yes, I suppose we can do that. Ooh, we have enough money to upgrade a pickaxe too. Do you want the upgraded pickaxe? Or
I
do you
will
want me
take
to
the
get the?
upgrade pickaxe next time. Thank you all for
Alrighty.
thank you all for joining us. Talk to you all on the next one. Bye.
Bye.